Hope everybody had a great Memorial Day weekend. I did. Looking at the YM here. It's about 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday evening. You can see I've got it up here in the upper left-hand corner. And we've had just a nice rally, easy, nice progression here. If you can look and see, I went ahead and I drew my breakout lines. And that's what's going on here. This line right here, this thick green line, is the Renko Kings long breakout line, and this red horizontal line down here is the Renko Kings low breakout line. So we were getting a signal here, so I went ahead, and you can see I have my order in place waiting here. But I really would like it to retrace at least to the zone, which is down here, and that might actually happen. You can see this looks like it's ticking. Okay, yeah, it's ticking down here, so we would like it to retrace at least to the zone. I would feel a little bit better about it, but you don't know what the market's going to give you, so let's just be patient and see what happens here. Okay, so we pulled back into the zone, almost to the tick, and we're about a tick away from hitting exactly that breakout line. So now we're just waiting to see what happens. Okay, if we close up or if we pull back further. Okay, so let's just be patient. In the evening hours, you guys know that the market moves a lot slower.
NQ trade alert. I signal to YM trade alert.
And also, that might be a reason why some of you might enjoy trading it, because it is a little bit slower and gives you an opportunity to think a little bit more, give you an opportunity to mechanically move a little bit quicker and be able to place your order compared to a morning trade where things are moving significantly faster.
I signal 3.
Okay, we just closed up and we got filled, and I might have to adjust my stop because it moved pretty quick. The low is 736, and yeah, I need to move that down a tick, which means I have to move this out.
Target.
Nice. Nice. That was fast. Okay. Plus 27 on the first. So we need to go ahead and decide how we want to go ahead and trail the remainder of this. Okay. So we can go ahead and we can trail right underneath this significant risk wick, which takes a little bit less than, not even half of our original risk off, okay, because we had originally had 27 ticks, okay, so that only puts us at 17. Okay, we could bring it up to break even, or we could trail right behind the bar close indicator. Okay, our second target is at 70, and based on another chart, I marked where the pivot was, which was at 834. So if we trail behind the bar close indicator, 791 puts us at 29 ticks. So $7.90, it's 28 ticks locked in. So we're pretty far up above the trend line. So, and this thing is looking pretty parabolic at this point, so I think it's best just to go ahead and just go ahead and trail it behind the bar close indicator and take what we get. It's almost midnight. It really
target filled.
Nice. I'm really happy with that because I'd really like to go to bed. Okay, we got 27 ticks on the first target, 70 ticks on the second target, so that gives us 97 ticks. If you're not familiar with the YM is worth $5 a tick. Okay, so 97 ticks times $5 is $485. Okay, you can see down here my DOM is black. Okay, so it's not a Sim 101 trade. I've got two contracts, and you can see that I have the first couple letters of my account exposed, so you can see it doesn't show Sim 101 in there. It's the purpose of showing the first couple letters. Okay, so once again, Renko Kings breakout trade worked out great, right? So let's just review a little bit. Okay, we started with our screen scrunched up, right? You can see that I even drew this this line right here. Okay, just showing that there was a trend in place, okay, over the last few days. and this red line and this red line is just an end of day break. Okay, so this shows the price action for yesterday. Okay, so when I look at yesterday's high and then tonight's price action, okay, we broke out right here. Okay, so what I did is I went ahead and I came up here to my drawing tools, Renko Kings version 2.8. You can see there's a couple tools in here that you don't have in NinjaTrader. These are custom to version 2.8 of Renko Kings. Renko Kings long breakout line and Renko Kings short breakout line. Okay, you just grab these and you place them where you want. Okay, so this is the long breakout line. I simply put it right here at yesterday's high, and I drew the short. Okay, instead of just putting it, I could have put it at tonight's low, but yesterday there was just a little bit low, just a few ticks below it, so I chose that right there. You can see it's just, if I straighten this out, you can see it's just a few ticks below it. Okay, so this was my breakout for tonight's action. Okay, and then all signals were deactivated as soon as you set your breakout line. Okay, all the signals are deactivated until you get a valid breakout, either until you break out high or you break out low. So we broke out high. Okay, and once we broke out high, we got a red signal. Okay, and so we went ahead and we took that signal. We took a little bit of heat, right? This was very slow moving, and it took quite a bit of time for it to break out of this little resistance level. Okay, but once it did, it just shot right through it. Okay, and we got our first target of 27 ticks. Okay, initially it should have been 26, but we had a little bit of slippage when we got filled here. Okay, so I had to adjust my stop by a tick here, which meant I had to adjust my targets. Okay, so it was plus 27. Okay, and then you know, we were in this trade for a while waiting for it. Okay, and instead of 52 ticks on the second target, it should have been, you know, 54, would have been a 2-to-1, but I was aware, looking at another chart, having my pivots drawn, I knew that resistance 1 was up here, right around 834, I believe, is where resistance 1 was. Okay, so I put my second target, bumped it up a little bit, and was able to squeak out a little bit more profit. Okay, that doesn't always work out. Okay, and sometimes you can miss getting any profit on your second trade, second
NQ trade
second
alert
target by doing that. So, but it's up to you how you do it. Some people just go ahead and keep bumping up their target and trailing. Okay, you can do that. That doesn't work for me in the long run. Trade by trade, yes, you can have some individual trades, but for me, I just prefer to go ahead and set my targets and take my targets. And I get that question a lot. Hey, why don't you just keep moving your target out and just trailing it and take whatever it gives you when it retraces? And yes, you can do that. Okay, so I hope this demonstration helps. If you guys have any questions, please go ahead and send me an email. I'm always happy to help. Please mark up your charts when you send me an email so I understand your logic. And again, this was an example of a breakout trade for Renko Kings. Okay, Hope you had a great weekend, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.